Okay, well today we're going to talk about Optima batteries. This is a D31M model. It's a dry cell lead acid AGM battery. These are good batteries. I really like them. This is not a paid endorsement of Optima by any means. Nobody's paying me to do this. I'm just going to show you how to get a little extra money out of these batteries other than what you're getting when you take it for a core charge. So when you take them for a core charge, they'll give you 10, 12, 13 bucks for a battery and take that off the price of a new battery that you got. Or you can take it to the scrap yard and they give you 10 or 12, maybe 13 bucks for it. The problem with that is that there's 60 pounds of lead in these batteries. And I'm going to show you how to get the lead out. Take the lead over there and you get more for the lead than the whole battery. These batteries are the easiest to get the lead out. The absolute easiest. And I'm going to show you how to do that. It's a dry cell battery, so there's no liquid at all in here. It's just dry. It's little rolls of lead, and I'm going to show you how to get that out. And you can harvest that lead and either keep the lead and melt it down, or sell it, or take it to the scrap yard and make money that way. Either way, you're going to do better this way with these batteries than you will with a regular flooded wet cell, which is much harder to get the lead out because you got to deal with the acid and all that other stuff. Yet it can still be done, and there's people that do it. So I'm going to take this one apart. I'm going to show you how to do that. The tools that I use to do this are very simple. Got a big pry bar, a hammer, 2 screwdrivers, another pry bar, these right here, and you want to wear gloves because this is hazardous to your health. It's not a good thing to do this without gloves. So you want these gloves on, or you can use rubber gloves. I like these better, but either way, it's your choice. Anyway, this is the biggest battery that they make. These are good batteries. I do like these batteries a lot. They can take a lot of abuse, and they put out a lot of current and short circuit amperage, which is really great. Also, these batteries, you can pull the lead out and you can do whatever you want with the lead. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Now, before you get one of these batteries, you want to make sure that it's fully discharged, and you do that with a load charger, and just hold the load charger on until it drains it down to about 2 volts, and that's perfect. Once you do that, you don't have any energy left in these batteries. It's not a problem. It's really easy. So the next thing you do, you want to pull these off. This is going to be the underside of it. These are lead also. You just pull these off, and then you just throw this thing in the trash can. This is pure lead. You can melt these down and do whatever you want with this, or you can take it and sell it at the scrap yard. It doesn't matter. You're going to get more for this than you will the whole battery. That's the point. So I'm just going to throw that over there. next thing we do is you take this. This is just an air hammer. This is a tailpipe cutter for tailpipes, so you can cut an exhaust with it. It's just a simple device. You can get these anywhere. You're going to need this to open this up. So what you do is you put this like this. See what it does is it cuts and slits this thing open. And you do that with all of them. You can do it one here and one here. You can do it twice. It doesn't matter. I just do it once. If later on I want to, I can do it twice. And just do 2 cuts per unit. It'll be 12 cuts total because there's 6 of these. So that's all we're doing. Is we're just taking this tailpipe cover and we're just cutting this thing off. There's 2 ways to do this. You stick these in here and widen them up, which is easy to do. You're just opening up these right here. We're just making them bigger. That's all you're doing. All this is just a polypropylene case, and it's got these little spirals round up. But we're going to take those out, and I'm going to show you what they look like. I'm going to show you how to take them apart. This is pretty simple stuff. This doesn't require a whole lot of ingenuity by any means. I mean, these things are put together very simple. Sometimes you might need to pry them out a little bit. Right here, you just take these like this. This is the absorbed glass mat. This right here is worthless. You can throw this away. All it is a separator plate between these different, between the cathode and the anode. That's all that is. This, you can't do anything with that anyway. So what you do is you just take these, roll them out like this. And there's 2 layers. There's this layer, which is it's just pure lead. It's just lead by itself. And what you do is you take this lead and you roll it up. You see any of this stuff on there, you just take the stuff off. Now you've got this lead. Keep your gloves on. There's little drops on here of some little acid, but as long as you have your gloves on, you're fine. This is pure lead. You can melt this down, do whatever you want with it. These right here, you just throw away in the trash can. These don't do anything because this isn't anything. This is just a separator plate. Here's another thing of lead. People call this is probably something else. I mean, it looks like lead to me. It feels like lead, so it might be a combination of stuff. But either way, you can still take it and melt it down. So then, we get this right back out again. You can do this however you want to do it. You just take this, pull this off. You know, if the battery's bad, they're going to do this when they get the battery anyway, so it's okay. same thing. You just take this, roll this out like so. Take this paper part off. Just a separator between the cathode and anode. Real simple. You just take it like this. Now you've got a lid. You got your own lid. See how that works? Throw it in a bucket. Just put it in there. And do whatever you want with it later. Take this off. Put this here. Lid, no problem. Take this right here. There's different ways to do this. You can use a machine to do this. They have a recycling machine. That already does this automatically. Anyway, pretty simple stuff. You just pull out pull these cylinders out. Because this battery worth more money with just a lid by itself. All this stuff you just throw away. No big deal. As again, you just take the same thing. Real simple, like I've done with the other ones. All the procedure is still the same. Real simple, real easy. Got another cylinder lid. More lead. Remember, you can melt this down or you can sell it. Now you got lead. So when you paid for this battery, you didn't think it had dual purposes, but it has two purposes. You can get the lead out and then you can use that battery for what you want to use it for. That's pretty cool. A dual purpose battery. But now you've got this lead that you can do whatever you want with now. A lot of people are screaming for lead. Oh, we don't have any lead. Oh my gosh. Let's get some lead somehow. Now you got lead. So if you just buy just this Optima battery from now on for your automobile, when it goes out, now you have lead. So switch to buying these batteries. You got more bang for your buck. yes, it's work. You got to work for it, but hey, if you want lead, this is the best way to do that. Another thing of lead. See how this works? Put it in a bucket. Get this all off. Real simple, real easy. No problem at all. Take this off. Real simple, real easy. More lead. You could take this lead right now and melt it down and have whatever you want that's lead. So, all this stuff that you see on the table, throw in the trash can. Get these little pieces of lead out right here that are on here. You just cut this off, cut this bottom one off. Just a little more lead. All this is an empty case. That's all it is. Very, very, very simple. So that's how you get lead out of a battery, of these kinds of batteries. And a little ghost in the machine there. So that's how you do it. Very simple. I got another video out. I don't produce a whole lot of videos. I'm just not a big video guy. I don't do the best videos. I understand that, but I'm just trying to prove a point. That's all I'm trying to do. So appreciate you listening, and we're going to have another video out after this one. So thank you and have a nice day.